Ladies and gents, let me just show you a clip of the damage we're going to be seeing at the end of this video. That's going to be in a duo. Now, where we're going to start, I mean, let's do good old U-turn. I mean, haven't played on this map in a while, and it has so many placement spaces. Like, there's only one cliff blocking stuff. We're going to start off with golden soldiers here, just as we get some farming going. Okay, can I? Yeah, I can get that. But yeah, the star of this video is the golden minigunner. I'm playing with Swifter here, and okay, I'm gonna be honest. Yes, Gold Mini may have the highest DPS when you have all of them placed down. And by that I mean if you're using a full placement limit of 40. That's because now the Golden Minigunner has a DPS at max level of 222. Which, you know, it's only halfway to Engineer. Engineer is 400. Then again, you can't place 40 Engineers, and neither can you place 30 of them in a duo. Which means you only need 12 Golden Minis to outpower an Engineer. By the way, you'll get that in every single game mode, and to outpower an Accelerator, well, I mean, it's pretty similar. You can get 16 Gold Minis to overpower an Accelerator. And so the thing is, in any single squad of 1, 2, 3, or 4 players, you're always going to get more gold minigunners than is needed to outpower Engineer, Turret, Accelerator, any other tower in the game. So this is the one single tower in the game that you can truly get the most power out of only using that single tower slot that it takes up. Now, okay, look at its miserable range. This makes Golden Mini just an awesome filler option. Say you take Accelerator and you have room for a second DPS tower. If you're in a quad, okay, maybe take Engineer or something. But if you're not, then yeah, Golden Mini is actually genuinely a good choice. And by the way, I haven't even brought up the fact that you could just buff this thing a ton. And when you do, I mean, what do you expect? Of course, it's just insane. Okay, DJ is gonna go down right here. Yeah, we just leaked the Fallen. Okay, it's time for the first gold mini, clearly. Well, second gold mini, because we have one right there. Okay, first upgrade, I skipped over it. This does like, I don't know, 30-something DPS. This one does even more. In fact, you can see its DPS right there. That's actually pretty freaking strong. We should be able to take care of these skeletons of all these spawns. And yeah, and we just push right through them. We don't need any crowd control. And yeah, oh my god, what the heck? We don't even have a commander yet. That DPS is pretty gnarly. We've paid less than a turret for it, and it's doing like significantly more damage than a turret. And if you saw my video talking about the turret, you know that I like the freaking turret. So even with my biases towards turret, I have to admit, this thing is definitely preferable. In fact, think about this, dude. If you're using turret and golden mini in your loadout, that's such a deadly combo because the low placement limit of turret combined with the infinite placement limit of minigunner, that's just a killer combo. Because then you use up your entire placement limit on DPS towers with a few ultra strong turrets to just add on to everything. I'm thinking about this now. That just has to be the play. There's literally no flaw in that system. Okay, let's get level 3 mini here, which increases its DPS up to 100 and gives it a faster ref time, all while giving it more range. Because now that there's a Fallen Jester, I mean, it's a little tough, but I mean, yeah, this destruction is gone. Wait, I lied. Did I say this thing does 220 DPS? Because it actually does more. 240 damage every 0.1 seconds. That's 240 DPS. So this thing does like, what, 100 DPS less than Accelerator, and you can place 5 times as many of them in a solo. Like, bro? If this is how much damage we're doing with 2, what are we going to be doing late game with with all of them and a mercenary base? We have no crowd control, by the way, so some of this is going to be pretty difficult. That ability is definitely helping a lot. Fallen Necromancer. Yeah, dud. I tried to mix dead and done at the same time. It didn't sound great, but okay. Next round, hopefully we get the 24k dart Gatling gun. I don't know why I couldn't read that for a sec. Okay, here we go. 240 DPS, longer ref time, so you know, whatever. This thing is like Accelerator now in terms of its charge up, but it doesn't have overcharge, so this thing is just going to keep shooting. That right there, that's more than 240 DPS right now, which is the commander buff. So, like, I mean, 1 max golden mini, that is good. I don't know why I'm not maxing my DJ before getting more, because yeah, golden mini is like 37k to max, which I mean, it's cheaper than Accelerator, cheaper than Engineer, cheaper than all those other high DPS towers, but when you're placing 30 of them, you kind of need to save as much money as you can. So yeah, those get taken down pretty quick. All the aggro enemies. These things are kind of being problematic just because there's a 60% defense on all of these fallen hazmats. In fact, I don't need soldier. I only brought it for flying defense and early game. So I don't know. Maybe I can rejoin bug it out of here. We got fallen giant this wave, so we're about to see what we can do. We don't even have a commander chain going because Swifter needs to farm here. No, this isn't real. That's 2 gold minis and then another, and then just a level 3 one. Now we have 3, so like this one's gonna be dead even quicker. I'm gonna get a medic preemptively, like right here, I think, just so that we have it, because I'm gonna have to try and unstun our golden minis whenever, you know, stuff gets difficult in the future. Here comes Fallen Shield getting destroyed. I realized I have 85 grand. I'm gonna get 2 max golden soldiers, which is gonna be our flying defense. I think that should be enough. Yeah. And then back to placing more gold minis. Oh my god, that 85k is just gone. So Fallen Shield, done. That's done. We push everything to the front, I think. And I wouldn't be surprised if pretty soon here, we're just going to keep everything at the front. Here are breakers. And seeing as we're using single target towers to defeat them. Okay, Fallen Summoner. Wow, it's gone. But like I said, single target towers against the breakers, and they do that good. That is just wild. I don't know if we're gonna have enough money to max everything out. I'm actually straight up serious. We gotta unstun everything because the fallen honor guard. Okay, yeah, well, we're gonna need some APCs out here. That's gonna make a big difference. And I would rebuy the medic, but the medic is I don't have the money for it. You can only place 15 minigunners. I should have brought turret instead of soldier, because I seriously was thinking that you can place 40 of these. I mean, I guess the peak DPS of minigunner is you know, still higher than engineer if you're using all 15 of them. But compared to accelerator, I mean, look, man, I think 8 accelerators is probably gonna do you better than this many minis, because the thing that you would want to use minis for is for the fact that they can get buffed. That's some pretty strong DPS. I mean, I guess I can use the rest of my tower placement limit for soldiers, but I don't know. Let's judge by how quickly we're able to kill the Fallen King, because I feel like that's going to be a pretty good indicator of the potential of this tower here. So we apparently killed all the guardians like instantly at the front, and I'm just gonna rebuy the medic ahead of time just so I have it for when stuff inevitably. Okay, I did not get it. Stuff's getting stunned. I'm just gonna keep rebuying the medic. I just put a soldier instead of the medic as all of our stuff gets stunned. I mean, that's W. Like, you hear me out. This is strong. You hear me out. This is still ridiculous DPS. Like, this is like 8k or something by just the looks of it. And if, like I said, you brought Pearl on with this to add on an extra 5k DPS, because that's how much it would do in a duo if you get the Merc base for it. Listen, this is balanced and it's actually usable now. I was getting disappointed the placement limit was only 15, but it'll still do good for 15, and it does a good job of filling up your tower slots. Now, like, subscribe, use StarCode E, and I'll see ya.